Hi, my name is Bianca Noir. I'm going to do a quick Let Me Be tutorial since it's a viral trend, okay? So I did a version of it earlier because there was like a 2 weeks when I saw the trend happening, but I was in a crisis, so I was not posting because, well, for one thing, I can't. And then the second thing is, it's just not appropriate to post during a crisis, and everyone's supposed to support you during a crisis. And it was a good song though, because I need people to let me be and let me be who I am, as do other people. In my version earlier, I did more of like a step hip thing from my years in other types of dance, tribal dances and things like this. So that would be something a little bit different. It is actually a heel, and I was looking at a lot of hip up videos. So it's a heel, 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 which gets your shoulders moving a little bit. So it has a little bit of an intro, and then it's like, let me be, let me be. All right, so there's a few ways that I've seen this done. So I think you can kind of continue with this heel step when you move like that on me. Instead of this and this, I've seen more of like on knees in. I'm not sure what this is called, but this is like common in Afro-inspired dance steps and Afro hip hop. Of course, you know, I'm kind of isolated, so I get what I get. I'm not actually in classes, but I see what I see. So in order to kind of do this, you up off your heels and you're in. So it's kind of like let me be, when you move like that on me. Let me be. And then don't stop, don't talk, don't stop. So don't stop. Some people I would think that this moment in this song is more like stop, don't talk. That's kind of how I feel. But this is actually sensual. It's supposed to be sensual, but I'm using it as sort of like a artistic, political cry right now. So I would be like, don't talk, you know, don't stop, don't talk, let me be. Shh. But it's more like this. It's more like, let me be, when you get up on me, don't talk. Well, don't stop either. It's like, don't stop, don't talk, just let me be. I just want to be with you. It's more like that. So that's the kind of gist of it. So you'll see that there is a formation happening with this heel, 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 heel. And then there might be to the side when they're doing it. Let me be, let me be. When you move like that on me, don't stop, don't talk, and then it's just feel. So the next lyric is just feel. And this is all very lyrical, so it's just, and it's more like a pull, you're like kind of pulling down at the same time. And it's this leg is moving a little bit more than this one, is the gist I'm getting from it. And this actually, I'm not really thinking that these moves have names, but they're present in Amapiano styling as sort of, how would I say, it's kind of like the old school hip hop, and everything kind of has a name. In ballet, it's different in ballet than it is in other things. In ballet, you know, this is a tendu, and it's a one thing. Whereas in maybe Amapiano, you would have a count of maybe 4 to 8 steps, and that would be a thing. It's a combo. The combo is called something. You know, the vocabulary for ballet, you know, one thing, a tantu might be one thing, you know, port de bras would be something, it's a language, you know, it's something with your arms, you know that it's going to be something with your arm. So we've got this heel walking thing. You can either go forward or back. And then your shoulders are going. So you're kind of looking, it's a little hard to get that coordination going, but you're kind of looking like from here up that you're walking, but you're not. Actually, you're walking in place. And then, so we're like, let me be. And they usually look to the side for a second. When you move like that on me, don't stop, don't talk. It's more like that with the hip, a little bit more in this hip than in this one. This one just kind of is like a limp. It's kind of a limp, and this one is more. Okay? And then we do this really beautiful thing that's kind of like ancient. It's really ancient, and it's more like a circle of life kind of moment. It's like we're going full circle. I kind of think of the earth when I do this one. You kind of go down. It's some people go really deep, and you're up. And so your hip is really going up, your hips are kind of circling up, and so you take it deep. It's like a really deep, it's like you're almost getting you're trying to get a bunch of sand. And you're throwing it up in the air, but your hip is going at the same time. So if anyone wanted to know anything viral moment, sensation we're having right now, I hope that helped, because I'm still kind of thinking about it. You know, nobody's perfect at anything, but certainly people who work together and choreograph together and kind of team up and practice together and perform it together, they look like they know more what they're doing because they're in a group of people doing it the same way. But if you're alone, you might get lost because you're not actually in a class with some of these people who are doing these viral steps. If you're not in the class with them, you don't know what they're doing. If you're not in the same country as them, certainly you don't. If you don't know anyone who's teaching these steps, like there are classes out there, but nobody in my area is doing anything like this. I think I would know if they were, and if they are, then they're not telling me. So, you know, if that's how you feel, you know, then I hope this helped. That's my best way to interpret this viral let me be choreography. Okay? I think I'm going to do it one more time for you.
Let me be. When you move like that on me, let me be. Don't stop, don't talk, just feel. Let me